it's your girl Bree, and I'm back again. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I hope y'all are having a great day today. So we are gonna just get right into it. But I want to let y'all know that me and my boyfriend, we don't bother nobody in this neighborhood. We stay to ourselves. We don't communicate at all with nobody in the neighborhood. So first of all, our neighbors across the street, and it's a little flying here. We've been going in and out, so it's a little flying here. But anyway, my neighbors across the street, they started out real nice. They used to offer us food. They even helped my boyfriend jump off his car one time. I mean, they were cool people. I just felt like they were a little bit nosy. But that was just my opinion from them right off the bat, because they were always looking over here, right? So they probably was trying to check out our routine and things like that, being a nosy neighbor, which was fine with me. I have no problem with my neighbors being nosy. But just don't let me know by you staring over here that you're being nosy, because that makes me mad. Just don't do it. So anyway, just wanted to say that little tidbit before we get into what really happened. Okay, so the tree in front of my yard, it was always like scraps and food and things like that in front of my tree in my yard. And I'm trying to figure out, like, me and my boyfriend, I feel like noticed it before I did. Because when I told him about it, he was like, yeah, I've been seeing that too. So this went on for weeks and weeks and weeks. And we was like, we cannot find out who is doing this. I want to say it went on for like maybe a good month and a half. Like us seeing things in front of our tree in our yard. So we had the suspicion that it was either our neighbors across the street or it is some Mexicans that are fixing on a house beside us. And we was like, okay, it's got to be one of them. It's got to be. So time went on. Okay, we get down to Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is where everything jumped off. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to tell y'all the whole beginning of Thanksgiving. So my boyfriend, he went outside, he was cutting grass. He decided he was going to stay home for Thanksgiving. And I went to my family's house. I was getting ready to go to my family's house, doing my makeup, taking a shower, yada, yada, yada. And the lady that stays across the street, she came over here offering us their Thanksgiving food. It was like, oh no, thank you, we're good. Because we already have food, blah, blah. I don't eat from nobody's house anyway. I don't think that's a cool thing to be doing anyway. But what I'm trying to say is, they kept looking over here, they offered us food, things like that. And I really didn't think too much into it because of all the good things they were doing when they had first moved over here. I was thinking, nah, they're not doing it. It's just, no, it's not them doing that. So I got ready to go to my family's house, had a good time for Thanksgiving, came back, and my boyfriend, he was on the lookout because he wanted to catch the person that was keep dumping the food and bones or whatever over here. So he was kind of on alert mode. And I was like, nah, go to sleep, babe, go to sleep. It's good. We're going to catch them. They're not going to do nothing. It's Thanksgiving. Ain't nobody worried about doing nothing trifling on Thanksgiving. So, lo and behold, when we was just about to get ready to go to sleep, it had to be 12 o'clock, 12:15. Yeah, I give it that. a.m. I'm in the room getting ready for bed. My boyfriend caught my neighbors across the street throwing their Thanksgiving turkey in our freaking yard, y'all. And I'm hyped because at this point, Like, it just takes me back to what happened Thanksgiving. And this is Thanksgiving 2020. This is the Thanksgiving that just passed. And I'm about to flip out. Well, no, I did flip out. So let me get into the story a little bit more. So the neighbor, we're gonna call him Booger. He was the daddy. We're gonna call him Booger. Okay, Booger is at the door, and he told his kid. I don't even know if it's his kids. We're just gonna say it's his kids. Okay, 2 girls carrying a pot. One carrying one end of the pot, and the other one carrying the other end of the pot. They go to the tree in our yard and dump the Thanksgiving turkey in our yard in front of that tree. And then went back to the house, and guess what? Bubba was watching them do the whole thing. And I'm just like, really? Trifling, y'all. Trifling. So my boyfriend's like, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, remember I told y'all at the beginning that it's well, it's not, they're not neighbors. They just fixing on the house. Mexicans fixing on the house next door. He said Junior, the Mexicans next door, told him it was okay to dump their food in our yard. At this point, when he said that, y'all, I wanted to fight. I'm gonna be honest with you. Are you serious? So you're gonna say somebody that doesn't even live here said it was okay for you to dump food in somebody else's yard? I said, okay. I said, you know what? Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna call the police, because I gotta call the police because of me. Because I'm about to whoop your tail. Really? You thought it was okay to do that? Okay, don't even worry about it. I call the police. Okay, I call the police Thanksgiving, right? And the police come out there. I'm gonna tell y'all, some of these police officers, they really shouldn't have been police officers. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. So I'm explaining to the cop, hey, you know, my neighbor's dumping their food in our yard. Can you please tell them to stop or whatever y'all have to do and come get it off my yard? Okay. So the cop's saying, oh, is it an older man? Does it matter if it's an older man? Does it matter? Because it doesn't matter to me if it's an older man. He got enough time to walk over here or to watch his kids walk over here while they do it. So it don't matter how old he is. Okay, that's the first thing the cop said. Then the next thing the cop is going to say, okay, because we had like a couple of branches in our yard, like kind of close to the tree, because they had, you know, cut down a tree in our yard. And it was still some brush, they call it brush, over there by the tree. This cop is going to say, oh, well, it's probably because there's some brush in this yard. That's probably why they thought it was okay to do it. I said, that doesn't make any sense at all. So you're telling me they thought it was okay to dump their food in our yard, not their yard, our yard, just because it was brush right there? And then she told me, oh, no, yeah, they shouldn't have came into your yard. I was like, this cop gotta be as slow as I don't know what. But anyway, so she goes and knocks on the door. By this time she goes and knocks on the door, and the neighbors, they don't even, it took them, I kid you not, it took them 10 minutes to come to the, she had to call for backup because they could not come to the door. But you had the audacity to come to the door the first time when you did the stunt. And then now you don't want to answer the door? Oh, you gonna act like you sleep? Really? You gonna act like you sleep? Okay. The next cop come out there, banging on their door for them to come to the door, right? So I'm over here, like smoke is coming from my ears because I am so pissed off at this point. So pissed off. Pissed. So the cops, they was like, hey, did you dump something in their yard? And he's loud, y'all, loud. Went by the time he came to the door. Oh, Junior said it was okay for me to do it. Junior said it was okay. I said, really? You thought it was okay for you to dump something in somebody else's yard? Somebody that don't even live here told you it was okay to do that. Have you lost your mind? I'm acting belligerent at this point. At this point, I'm about to go to jail. I'm about to go to jail because I'm heated. I said, you know what? I'm going to walk away. I'm going to walk away. So I walked away, went back to in the house for a second for me to cool down. I was going to come back. Need I remind you, my boyfriend's on the porch. So I had to get my thoughts together and come back outside. So I come back outside. The cop, it's one cop on one side, one cop on the other, and he's in the middle, and they're walking towards the tree. And she told him, you need to pick that up. You need to get a bag and you need to pick it up and put it back in your yard. I was fine with that. So excited that he's picking that up. But then, okay, so he gets on his knees. He's not good. And then that's another thing, y'all. He's not even good on his feet. He's not good on his feet. He got a cane. He walked with a cane, y'all. So just imagine if he did it himself and his kids didn't do it. And I was that kind of person. I could have got the best of him real quick. Real quick. But anyway, he picked it up, put it in the bag, and then he gonna talk about, oh, Mike. My boyfriend is not named Mike. I don't know where he got that name from, but my boyfriend's not named Mike at all. I don't know where he got that from. So my boyfriend's name is Maya. He might have thought it was Mike, but it wasn't. Anyway, oh, do you want to come check it? Do you want to come check and see if I got everything up? Do we want to come check? Does Maya, he said Mike, but Maya want to come check to make sure you picked everything up? Y'all, really? You better pick every piece of that turkey up from that ground. Don't ask us if it's good or not. You just pick it up. Y'all, I am so mad. It just brings me back to that day when it happened. So the cops told me everything was picked up, we're good. They left, went back in the house. Y'all, I thought that was gonna be done. I thought, he learned his lesson. You can't dump stuff in people's yard. Y'all won't believe it. Something happened again. And this time, it wasn't food, it was trash. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So this time, it was cans. Just beer cans in front of the tree. I give it a week or two later that happened. So I called the cops again. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back. Before the cans in front of the tree, we noticed that there was nails put in Maya's tire. Right? So it was just one nail at one time, right? That we catched on his tire. And then it was another one on the other tire, because he's on the two back tires. It was one on one and one on the other one. And we said, no, you don't get nails in your tires like that. You don't get them back to back. No, it had to be him. I called the cop again. Another cop. It was another cop that came out. And okay, so this is a he this time. It's a he. He was telling us, yeah, y'all need to get cameras. This is unacceptable. We didn't actually catch him do it. So we really couldn't say that he did it. Which, part of me wish I had a lie, but then, it's not good to lie. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to call them, letting them know the situation, make a report of it. That's it. So we made a report of it, that it was nails put in our tires. We don't know who did it. By this time, we got cameras up. After that situation, we was like, oh no, we got cameras all around our side of the duplex, because I stay in the duplex. And then after that, we had to get a part for us to have playback on our cameras, so we can place stuff back and see what happened the previous day if we wanted to, or 2 days prior. So the can situation happened. I give it about another week or two later. And I'm just like, are you serious? So I called the cops again. And with the can situation, the police was like, I really can't do anything about this. You need to call litter control. I'll give you the number for litter control, and you can call them and they can get a ticket for it, since they want to keep throwing trash in your yard. I said, okay, cool. I called litter control, let them know I seen him dump those cans, those beer cans in my yard over there by my tree, and y'all need to get them. So litter control come out there, and they had me write a report. While I was writing the report, the neighbor was staring over here, just staring over here. And the deputy from the litter control, he was like, oh, is that him? I was like, yep, that's him. I said, before you even go over there, I wanted to let you know that he is going to lie about this. But I seen it for myself. He was like, oh, okay, that's fine. So he went over there. And was like, did you dump that in their yard? Those beer cans? He said, oh, I don't even drink that kind of beer. And y'all, my neighbor who used to stay beside me in the duplex, he asked my neighbor, because they were outside, oh, do I even drink those kind of beer cans? Do I even drink those kind of beer cans? He's like, no, I ain't never seen you drink no beer cans. I'm like, really? How do you know? How do you know what somebody else drinks in their house? Really? So, and you know what? Okay, after that, they got a ticket. I thought it was all over. They got a ticket for it. So it's money coming out his pocket for littering. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, we ain't gonna have this problem no more. We're not gonna have this problem no more. Right? So I thought. So I thought we wasn't gonna have this problem anymore. By this time, we got the playback set up on our cameras by getting the hard drive. And we got them all, we got them all surrounded by the house or the duplex. So after that, I thought nothing else was going to happen. I was like, litter control came out here. They got a ticket. It's done and over with. I kid you not. I give it about 3 weeks this time. I give it about 2 or 3 weeks this time. It was a paper plate, like a to-go plate, in front of that tree. My boyfriend picked it up. And I said, you know what? You should have never picked it up, because I would have called litter control again. We got signs and everything. We got this security cameras are in use, you are being watched. And the other one says no trespassing. We got it on that tree that they've been dumping that stuff at. And y'all, I don't really know what else to do. And then we just waiting on them to do something else at this point. Because I really believe they're going to do something else. And I just really hope they don't, because I've been patient. I've been patient trying to, get them to stop doing that. And I'm losing my patience. And I really don't want to go to jail for whooping his tail. Like, I really don't want to go to jail. And then, y'all, when my boyfriend was putting up the signs on the tree, they were walking out the house. They were going to the car. And his wife, we're going to say Bubba's wife, she going to say Satan, Satan, Satan. Really? You call us Satan? Really? We're Satan. But you're messing with us. You're messing with us, but we're Satan. Really? Really? I don't know what's wrong with them. I really don't. I am so sick of it. And I'm really ready to move. I gotta move. I'm trying to, moving is a process. But I'm really ready to go. Because I'm telling y'all, I'm losing my patience with them over there. I'm losing it. And I do not want to go to jail. I done worked too hard to get where I am today. To have them mess that up for me. By me going to jail for putting my hands on somebody. But, y'all, this is the end of the video. And I'm so glad y'all stuck with me through the end. This was a crazy story. Please like, comment. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in another video. Bye, y'all.